Hello and welcome back to my channel. So with the world going through so much, I just thought of sharing these videos that I found on TikTok on how inflation is affecting us. People across the world protesting against the cost of living, and some are just basically suffering inside within themselves. America, Africa, Europe, Asia, etc. No place is left out. So make sure you watch these videos, especially the last one. I'll give my own thoughts, my own 2 cents at the end of this video. Let's get into it.
I am so tired of feeling helpless as a parent. Yes, my kids are grown adults. My oldest is 28, my youngest is 25. And I thought by teaching them what I learned, which is you work hard, you get a good job, you're going to get the things in life that you need, right? Worked for me, why wouldn't it work for them? Because it doesn't. Because the world has fucking changed, all right? And now I feel like I see them struggling. And before my generation comes at me, yes, I understand struggling is a part of life. We all struggled. But there's a difference between struggling and drowning. All right? So we struggled and it was tough. But you know what? We made it. We knew there was a light at the end of the tunnel with our struggle. It seems like kids today, no matter how much they struggle, they just get further and further down the water into the drowning point. All right? When I was their age, I was making less than $10 an hour. And I can afford to live on my own. Now you have to be making 6-figure salary to get a decent, tiny little place to live. So what the fuck is going on, and how do we help them as parents? I told my son, all you have to do is work hard, go to college, or join the military like I did. He went to college, got his degree, got a full-time job. He moved back in with me right when he graduated from college because he said, hey, Mom, as soon as I get a job, which was within 2 weeks of him getting out of college, maybe take me 2 months and I'll save up enough money for me to move out. Okay, cool. It's been 10 months. He has saved almost every dime and still can't afford to live. Why are 1-bedroom studio apartments almost $2,000 a month? Why? Like, I just don't get it. So I don't even think that there's even classes anymore. There used to be, upper class, middle class, lower class. It's literally turning into the ultra wealthy and then everybody else is just poor. Like, that's what is happening. And then I told him, hey, when you turn 25, at least your car insurance will go down. Hell no, he turned 25 and his car insurance went up $150. I tell him, if you need health insurance, get a good job. He has health insurance. He has had a medical emergency this week. Had to go to emergency room twice. He had to go to the emergency room because he couldn't get anybody to see him with the health insurance that he had. Right? So he had to go to an emergency room. Now he's out money for that too. It seems like you can never get ahead. And then my daughter, I told her all you have to do because she wanted to buy her own house. My daughter worked 6 days a week, 12 hours a day to save up enough for this down payment. Finally got this house. She's paying double what I'm paying for my mortgage, but her loan was the same amount. And then her mortgage company, after she's already moved in, said, oh, by the way, we forgot to tell you that you need this type of coverage, which we forgot in the beginning. That's an extra $200 you've been paying a month. And all they see when they come home is they watch social media, kids their age, on lavish vacations with all this money and nothing to do, all these social media influencers, because we value those types of things over hard workers. We will pay them $10,000, but you'll work 40 hours a week, you can't afford it.
So how much more is going to have to happen for all of us to decide collectively to just start striking? Like, what else is going to have to happen before we all get together and decide we not taking it no more? Because I'm waiting for everybody to decide to quit their jobs. They can't punish all of us. They're going to have to do something if we all just stop working, we all stop paying rent. They can't put everybody out. So when is enough enough? Tell me. Because I've been ready to quit. I've been ready to quit, okay? I'm ready whenever y'all are. The current state of the world, it can't be sustained like this for too much longer. It's not possible. The rioting, the striking, the hottest summer ever, the sea animals are revolting, the aliens, it's the series finale, guys. It's about to be done anyways. We might as well go out with a bang and quit paying all this rent and do some traveling, see some sights that we ain't never seen before. Honestly, I think it's time, guys. I think it's time.
Life is too expensive right now. Gas is expensive, rent's expensive, groceries are expensive, everything's inflated. Even the weed. Even the weed. The man got to the weed. The weed's too expensive. It don't make no sense. Like, you can feel unemployed and have a full-time job. That's how expensive things are. I feel unemployed and I have a full-time job. Like, I tried to file for unemployment a month ago, even though I got a job. And they call me back, they're like, Josh, we have you on record that you have a full-time job. I'm like, yes, I do. They're like, well, unemployment is for people with no jobs. I was like, yeah, I get that, but I need some money, man. I need some money. Your boy's broke. I need $15, $20, $30. They didn't grant me the unemployment. It's unfair, man. Everything's too expensive. Like, I asked my boss last year for a raise. I asked him for a raise. And you know what he said? He's like, Josh, don't worry about the money right now. It's about the experience. I was like, yeah, I got that, but what about my raise? He's like, don't worry about a raise. You're getting experience now, money later. I was like, so no raise? He's like, yeah, no raise. What can I pay with experience? What can I pay with experience? Can I go to my landlord and be like, listen, I know I'm 2 months late on the rent, but I'm getting a lot of experience at my job, so can I pay it with that? She don't kick me out, bruh. It make no sense. Like, I'm considering moving to a private island. I'm gonna move to an island. I'm gonna move to Madagascar or something. Take my US money, go to Madagascar, hang out there for a while. Because the US is too inflated, bruh. It don't make no sense.
So I'm on here because I've had enough. And I don't think I'm the only person. I cannot be the only person. This is like just a general, please, like I beg you, reply, let me know if I am the only person, yeah? Okay, cool. Has anyone else noticed that since this whole cost of living crisis, everyone is more miserable? Like, everybody is more miserable. I don't even know if more miserable is proper English. I'm miserable. Let me tell you why I'm miserable. I'm miserable because I have to sacrifice things that I never had to sacrifice for my happiness just to survive. Bare necessity just to get by. Yeah? Okay, cool. Let's start with this because I don't care. Like, I actually don't give a fuck. You see my nails? These? Yeah, these. Let's have a look at these nails. Yeah, these were Christmas nails. I've not been able to get them done again because I have to sacrifice my nails for gas. Yeah, I have to make sure that my house is warm and I can cook food for myself and my child. So I've had to sacrifice my nails. Oh, most people will be like, you don't really need to get your nails done. Okay, cool, check it. Me personally, when I get my nails done, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel pretty. I also like to have nice nails for work, for what I do. So this is technically part of my uniform at this point, and I'm not really able to keep up with my uniform, so it could potentially affect my work. Furthermore, why am I cold in my house when all bills are paid? Am I the only person that is literally getting to a point where I don't know if a riot or what needs to happen, but something needs to happen. Like, this actually is not okay. Like, all jokes aside, I cannot be the only person that is now thinking, I jump in the shower. I usually would run the shower before, right? So it gets to the temperature. Ask me why the other day I turned on the shower and jumped in there like I was that Iceman, Hoff, or whoever his name is. I was in the blitzing cold shower until it warmed up because I didn't want to waste my gas. That's not okay. That's not okay. That's actually not okay. That's mental that I'm even living like that. Am I the only person that is making some wild sacrifices because of this stupid cost of living? If I am, let me know. If I'm not, I beg you, let me know what else you lot are doing, so I don't feel like I'm the only one whose life is literally had like a drastic change right now, because the way I'm feeling, I'm just overwhelmed, hacked off, not happy.
I'm having a day. Or I'm having a life. I don't know, man. I just don't know what to do anymore. I'm sitting outside work, crying my eyes out in my vehicle because I can't function anymore. Financially, I don't understand anymore. I don't understand how I make $34 an hour and I can't function. I can't function. I can't pay my bills. I can't even literally keep gas in my car to get to work 3 days a week because I can't afford it. Like, I get paid and it goes to car, mortgage, a couple little bills, and then maybe $80 in food for the week. And I literally only buy groceries when my daughter's home now. On the weeks that she goes with her dad, which is Monday to Monday. what I've started doing is I buy a loaf of rye bread, and I work really hard to keep that one loaf of rye bread lasting me the whole week, and I eat peanut butter. So I'll eat peanut butter toast whenever I'm hungry. And it's been fine. It's been working just fine. I'm good with that. That's fine. But last week, I guess I was a little extra hungry a couple days, so I had toast in the morning and toast in the evening, which that's not in my budget. So I ran out of bread on like the Thursday or even the Friday, I don't know. Either way, at 47, I had to see if my mother could buy me a loaf of bread so that I could eat for the weekend before my daughter got home. Because if there's any food in the house, I'm not fucking eating one bit of it. I'm saving everything I can for her. Because then she gets home and she's not surviving a fucking toast. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I don't understand why things are so hard right now. I apparently make too much money to receive any financial benefits or help of any kind. I don't get GST. I don't get like the grocery benefit for single parents, even though I'm a single parent, but I apparently make too much money. I can't reach out to certain resources or any resources because I make too much money. You're gonna die when I tell you what I pay for a mortgage right now. $400 every 2 weeks. And I'm dying. I have to renew my mortgage for February. And I already know that my mortgage will be less, but my payments are gonna be probably $400 more a month. I don't know how to budget that in. I don't know what to do. I'm trying to sell stuff on Marketplace. I'm trying to find stuff for a yard sale. You know, I feel like I take 1 step forward and 8 steps back. Like, I get pushed back 8 steps. Not that I take 1 step back. I'm just being forced to go back. My crawl space in my house right now literally has like 8 inches of water in it. And it has for months. And it's like filled with mold. And so all I've been doing for the last few days is going online trying to figure out how I could get a septic pump. And then if I can actually sell enough stuff to afford one, then I have to learn how to install it. What? I literally have to learn how to install it. Because I don't have any help. I don't have anybody. And I don't have money to hire somebody. I don't even have money to buy it. How the fuck am I going to pay someone fucking $200 an hour to go in my horrible crawl space? I'm not. So then if I actually manage to fix my septic pump, which please God, fuck, please give me something. Let me fix it at least. Then I have to figure out how to get rid of all the mold in the basement because I think my daughter and I are fucking dying there. I just don't get it. And I have so many people that are so quick to be like, well, you should be living in an apartment. Do you know how much easier that would be for you if you lived in an apartment and you didn't have a yard to take and you didn't have to shovel snow and shit? Yeah, it would be easier. Do you know what's not easier? First and last month's rent with a fucking damage deposit. Let me just get $4,000 right out of my asshole. I don't have money for anything. And not to mention, if I'm renting somewhere on the first of the month, they need like $1,700 for the rent. Do you know that that's not even one of my paychecks? So then I would be every month having to save like $400 from one paycheck to add fully to the other paycheck to pay 1 month's rent. What the fuck kind of world is this? Like, just think about it for a sec. I can't imagine someone who makes minimum wage, how they even remotely function as a human being, let alone as like a mother or someone who's trying to survive. I don't fucking get it. And this isn't like a, oh, poor me, send me money. This isn't that. What I'm trying to do is show that in fucking real life. Somebody who's been at a career for fucking 18 years I've been with the provincial government. I make good money. No, I don't like my job. Who fucking likes their job? But you know what? I'd love to say it pays the bills, but it pays some of the bills. And that's about all I can say. I'm not educated to get another job. And I don't want to. I'm like fucking 7 years from retiring from the job right now that I hate. Why would I start a new job that I hate? And there's no way I would just walk into a job with no experience and get paid $34 an hour. Like, who do I fucking think I am? Because I'm fucking nobody. I just don't understand. At one point, I thought I had some sort of a purpose, and now I feel like literally all I'm doing is taking up space. I can't afford to, like, live as one person, let alone a woman who's raising a daughter and has animals. Like, I can't do it. And for those of you who can, I applaud you. I'm happy for you. But there's a lot of us that are drowning so bad that even with a life vest, I'm still gonna drown. I need the whole, like, I'm already on the Titanic. Fuck the life vest. Fuck the life vest. Fuck the lifeboat. I'm halfway down in the ocean with the Titanic. That's where I am. I can't even see the top of the water. That's how fucking low I am. Oh well. I guess the manifesting hasn't been helping. I created this huge board and I wrote all these manifesting statements on it because I've been doing all this stuff, right? Like trying to make things better for myself. And so I put this thing in my bedroom, and every fucking time I walk by it, I stop and I breathe in and I recite all 10 of those statements or 8 of those statements, and I feel it and I believe them. And then I walk away. And then I do it again. And I do it again. But reality is manifesting is just praying and hoping. And I don't have someone on my side, so I can pray and attempt to manifest all I want. Hope your day is better than mine.
Okay, so let's talk about inflation since we're all talking about it. So what is inflation? Inflation is where prices go up over time. It's because of increased demand or because people have more money. Say I own a shop and one day a giant pile of money falls from the sky and makes everyone in town rich. People can now buy all the things that they wanted, right? But on the other hand, I start running out of things to sell. So I decide that the best thing I can do is, raise my prices. Even though people have more money, they also have to spend more for the things that they want. So their money isn't as valuable as it was before. So a little inflation is totally normal. In fact, it means the economy is growing, but every now and then it can get a little bit out of hand, which is what is happening right now. Inflation is out of hand, like globally. So to slow down inflation, listen to what Australia has done. Australia's Reserve Bank is raising interest rates, which makes it more expensive to borrow, and there is less floating money around to, push prices up. Let's just call this an educational video, yeah? Let me know what you guys think about this video in the comment section below. Subscribe to this channel if you have not subscribed, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.